The night that Gene Kelly committed to do the movie, we were at his house, and after a long meeting and a lot of begging and pleading and pitching, Gene finally said, okay, I'll do the movie, and shook hands. And as we were leaving, just as I got to the door, he said, but I won't dance.
Suddenly I get this phone call, you know, not only are you choreographing this roller skating movie, but now Olivia's in it. And then you need to come down to the studio. You're meeting Gene Kelly. He's not going to dance in the movie, but he won't do the movie if he doesn't like you. And I was like, what? Gene Kelly shows up in a chauffeur-driven car and comes walking right in. Gentlemen, out of the way. Where's Mr. Ortega? You know, we went into a room, locked the door, and Gene says to me, I'm not dancing in the film. And he goes, but if I was going to dance in the film, what would you have me do? And I wasn't prepared for that. However, I was a huge fan of Gene Kelly. And I said, well, I'd probably just go to your own vocabulary. I'd go right to, you know, what it is that you made great. And he said, like what? And I remembered some of the steps from some of the films, and I started doing them. And as I started doing them, he started naming them. That's the old Nora Bays. And he got up on his feet, and he started to do them with me, and we started to put a little combination together. We actually cracked a sweat. About a half an hour later, he stopped, shook my hand, opened up the door, walked out, and looked at Joel and Larry, who almost fell through the door, and said, I'll do the picture.
There is nobody like Gene Kelly. Clearly, Joel and Larry are incredibly persuasive, and they did a great job in bringing him to the table.
Gene thought the concept was marvelous. I mean, it was this wonderful blending of the old-fashioned musical with pure fantasy, and he thought it would work, but it didn't work. It just didn't come off, he said, ultimately.
Gene was a superb actor, superb professional, danced like crazy.
Obviously, one of the nicest things to come out of it was Gene's working with Olivia Newton-John, and I think it was kind of a mutual, not only mutual admiration society, I think it was a mutual affection.
I went to bed one night thinking I was doing a roller skating disco movie, and woke up with the biggest female star in music, and then suddenly the icon of motion picture musicals, and truly going, you know, I don't know how to do this.